bring the whole fucking diseased, corrupt temple down on your head. It's gotta be biblical.
Hey Groovers, welcome to Patriots Across The Pond. Friday Deeper Dives with Jason Q. We are all fired up today.
Oh, yes.
Elisa is not here at the moment. She may be able to dip in. She's at another funeral, unfortunately. And Jay's got about an hour. So I've got loads of crap written down here, mate.
Oh.
Go on. You just go to the top of my list.
Fuck.
Aliens.
That aliens.gov, guys. Oh, my God. The aliens aren't in the sky. They're walking amongst us. They're literally telling us that we got fucking lizards here.
Yeah, I know. Well, since we talked last time and they just released those domain names and we had the drop, we got Jesse Waters talking about lizards and reptiles on Fox News. You've got this Steven Spielberg disclosure film coming out. There's so much going on, isn't there? Trump's posting all these videos of him walking alongside tall grey men.
This is gonna be so fucking epic. Literally, I wake up and I look at X, and the first thing that pops up is Greg Bovino.
Yeah.
And he's throwing the Roman salute, and I'm like, we are so fucking back. Let's go. The truth is coming out about these Jews. And guess what? Hey, I'm not saying much, but today is JFK's 109th birthday. JFK did have a dog named Friday. Every dog has his day. Friday and Saturday would be the making the MAGA promise. If you look Friday into Saturday, 6 is a dangerous time. Well, from Tel Aviv to Washington is a 7-hour difference. So Friday, Saturday, make the MAGA promise. So if you decide to something decides to happen at 6 a.m., it's 11 p.m. over here on the East Coast. So there's your Friday, Saturday, make good on the MAGA promise. It's like make America great again. The only way you can make America great is, and he told us, he literally told us, he said that, and I quote, 2% of the population creates 91% of the problems in the United States. And who's 2% of the population, everyone?
Do they wear little hats?
Yep. All of them. Not just some, not just half, all of them. All of them. Yeah. They're all here. It's all subversive. This is their play all the way throughout time. And then we get slavery thrown on us because who directed the movie Roots? You know, the whole Kunta Kinte thing?
Yeah,
Spielberg, right? So you had to write a story about slavery to blame Whitey. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Control the narrative.
No, because the problem is that, especially when the UK, this whole Henry thing, this thing's got me all fucked up. No. That asshole fucking killed him with the knife. With like an 8-inch blade, stabbed in the back of his legs, and they said, "Oh, they arrested the kid."
Yeah,
saying, "Oh, he said something racist." The kid had stab wounds in the back of his legs, like he was trying to run away. Handcuffed him. They let him die. They won't release the body cams. This should create a we want to see a fucking crusade like no other now. Yeah. I think if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be the English. They're going to bring it back. Bring it back.
Yeah, we need to. We
got to clean up our countries.
Yeah, I was saying this earlier, everyone's got to clean up their own country. When Trump says I'm giving power back to you, the people, that's in every one of your sovereign countries. The military's not going to come in until the people have earned it.
Yeah, and that's it. That's what this all is about, because we have to fight for our freedom. If we want to just be submissive and just be cucks, then that's what we'll be. But if we put the necessary steps forward to say, no, we want to rid this world of this vermin, of this disease, they're all more than willing to help.
Yeah.
And nobody's like, oh, they're going to get, like, they would have done it by now. They just said, fuck it, just level it, right? But they didn't. Nobody did. So who are the real enemies here? I don't see anybody in flying spacecraft influencing anything that we have in our lives today. The enemy's here with us. It's like that one movie, I'm not in prison with you, you're in prison with me kind of shit.
Yeah. Shawshank or something his name is, whatever.
Yeah, when he do that grease on him in the prison chow line.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, hey,
Yeah.
So, yeah,
look, there's only a few of us worldwide that are really on board, that want to go to war and want this stuff to happen. What do you think is going to be the catalyst to wake the rest of the people up, that they actually go, oh, shit? Is it going to be election fraud? Is it going to be alien disclosure? Is it going to World War III scare event?
Well, I mean, you're literally you're putting an octagon on the White House front lawn. That pretty much defeats your Pentagon, your pentagrams, your hexagrams.
Yeah, it also looks like a lot of people are saying it looks like a Stargate as well.
Yeah. Just like these data centers.
Yeah. Talk to me about those, because there's a lot of people up in air about those at the moment. Nino did a video of him standing in the Rio Grande River, didn't they? With no water in it.
Yeah. Yeah. But here's the thing. There's a lot of data centers wanting to put up. It would be a shame to go ahead and, go along to get along, and they start going up, and, well, we don't need them as data centers anymore. We could put them as work camps. We talked about this a while ago. Panic in DC, right? Data centers. You take all these subhuman vermin that are out on the streets and shit like that, and you throw them back in fucking chains. That's what you do. If they want to bitch, hey, you had a chance. Now, if you want to be a part of a high trust society, no.
Yeah.
Because they're Americans, you can't deport them or anything like that. But they're a threat to society. Look at all these teen takeovers. Where are you going to put them all? You're going to put them all in jail, and then what are you going to do? You're going to put them all through the judicial system, to the Article 3 courts, and then they just let them out like they usually do? No. Throw them all through Article 2, say, fuck it, get rid of all the Article 3 judges. You run all the Article 3 judges, you run them through the gauntlet in the Article 2 courts, which are the immigration naturalization courts that are based under the executive branch. You filled up all the judges with military JAG, so actively you have a massive Nuremberg 2.0. But the problem is, this Nuremberg's going to run a little bit differently. Because it's not going to be loaded with fucking Jews. That was the problem with the Nuremberg trials. They killed the ones that they killed during the whole Nuremberg, like Goring, all them, they were all Christians. So now when you listen to all the AI videos of them deciphering Hitler's speeches, I would wear the Hitler as a badge of courage at this point. Because it's all one big lie. The Holocaust, one big lie. All of it. They were work camps that They got so fed up with all of these fucking Jews always being subversive everywhere they go that they had to put them somewhere in order that, because they were going around raping everyone, killing everyone, slaughtering everyone. They were doing the same shit they're doing now. It never ended. So we're going to end it for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, you know, you got that solar flash, you got all the humans going off the charts, and they have Sputnik 5 in them.
Yeah, what's that? The Russian jab, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep. Digging into that, I was like, ooh, that's kind of weird, you know, kind of odd. And I know Kirill Dmitriev didn't hit me back, so I was like, damn it. But
he's been on fire, isn't he?
Like they're going to say anything, right? I wouldn't. Hell no. Damn it.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's amazing. I mean, the White Hat's definitely on the offensive, aren't they? I think Trump's in the situation, publicly in the situation room at the moment because this Iran deal is about to be sorted out. Whether it's already been done or not, behind the scenes, obviously. But yeah, big things going on.
Yeah, and then you got 14 hours ago, mega politics bust out. Iran, Hezbollah, Turkey, Egypt, and Lebanon will jointly attack Israel now. Wow, nobody see that coming, huh? Where's Qatar? Well, Qatar's not going to join in because they were the unbiased signatory, along with Trump, from that October 13th, 2025, where they literally redid the Egyptian Hittite Treaty, which was the first documented peace treaty in history, in our so-called, as far as history goes back for us.
Yeah.
And that was between Egypt and the Ottoman Empire, which the Ottoman Empire is Turkey. So you had Egypt, Turkey, Trump, Qatar. They all sat down on October 13, 2025. Now, the irony with that day is that is 718 years to the day that they burned Jacques Mollet at the stake. I'm sure there's no coincidence with that. And it was just hidden in his briefings, in his personal memoranda. That's why you man, with this guy, you have to look everywhere. And it is the greatest. It is the greatest because you find like the stuff we found last night, guys. I mean, where did all the subversion come with all the blacks? You guessed it, the Jays again. And it was all these feminist dykes that helped start the NAACP for women's suffrage and we need to treat the black. See, that is why the 19th Amendment should have been ratified because women, guys, logic, reason, emotion. Emotions cloud judgment. Also, people that run on straight emotions, straight all that, they don't have a fully developed prefrontal cortex. And that is only in the African American community. Some, not all. So, are some of the ones that are actually, are they the ones that, were actually half Native American? And then these other shitbags, because they glorify all this, single mamas and Section 8 and all that. You want Section 8? Cool. You know what? Take these fat pigs, they didn't do nothing for kids, throw them all in these fucking work prisons, and you know what? No. They stay there, and you have the military run it. That's what you do. You pull that as a military op. Because it's either that or you just go fucking back. Because right now there's a high trust society. Look what they're doing. Everything. They're intentionally burning shit down because that's what they're born and bred to do. That's what the churches tell them. That's what the blacktivists tell them. That's what the pastors tell them. They're all communists. All these black churches, they're all fucking devout in communism. They're all about MLK and all that. And you look back at that and it's like, Mr. fucking orgies in the pussy eating club and all that. It's like, and now you see why his family wanted those records sealed for 75 years. No. We want them now because you can get rid of the MLK that day, get rid of Columbus Day because he was a crypto Jew that brought the Jews over here in order to just destabilize what was already here. you know, probably I don't know, just Tartarians, maybe. You know, seems that, you know, when 1776 and all that, they're already Jews here and everything, so they started running shit and stealing shit with the Masons and the Jesuits.
Yeah. With all this stuff going on with the Abrahamic Accords and everyone joining in and stuff, and Ben Gvir making a speech the other day basically saying that we don't care what Trump says, we're not going to do it, and all this sorts of stuff. Do you think this is all being set up for a public narrative of saving Israel for last, that it may even publicly look like they're trying to use the sanction option or something like that to actually get everyone's eyes around the world on what we're really about?
Yeah, and when they find out that one of the sanction options was the COVID-19 vaccine that they were giving out to everybody, and they wonder why the birth rates and death rates around the world the birth rates dropped, the death rates rose, spiked, but not in Israel.
No.
Wonder why, huh? Just like 9/11, huh? How many Jews died in 9/11? How many Jews were in New York, huh? Oh, funny. I mean, because you think per capita, I mean. And then J.D. Vance, people are catching on him too. He's a fucking snake.
Yeah.
I mean, but that aliens.gov.
Yeah, go into that a bit.
Oh, you want to bring that up?
Yeah, well, just talk about it, or bring it up, whatever.
Hell, bring it up.
I'll get it up.
Oh, yeah, man, because I was going through that, Mike. Wait, it says like it's the lists. Gotta be.
There it is. They walk amongst us. Let's just put that chatting tool up the side there. There we go. Yeah. What do you want to look at? For 60 years, the US government has kept a closely guarded secret. Aliens have been walking among us, living in our neighbourhoods and interacting with us in our daily lives. They've shopped in the same stores, attended the same classes as our children, and lived seemingly normal human existences, with one exception. They do not belong here. Millions arrived under the cover of darkness and embedded themselves directly into our society. Countless presidents, congressmen, and senior officials knew exactly what was happening. Instead of protecting American citizens, they chose to cover it up and even accelerate the invasion, until one man finally had the courage to tell the truth. Bold, unapologetic, unafraid, President Trump was the first to call out the real danger aliens pose to every American family, every community, and the future of our nation. The truth is no longer out there. It is right here, right now. Now, I'm sure like 3,129,613 encounters, 14 going up, right? But they have an alien arrest map. Well, the thing about this is that the timing is so impeccable, right? Because now you're starting to see, like what was it on CBS with the one guy and he had the eye. He was getting interviewed by Leslie Stahl and he had the eye slit. And then the other one on Fox News had the double eye slit. It's like, guys, those are our enemy. Oh, no, the guy you're talking about, it was his left eye, wasn't it? He had a dark suit on, yeah.
And there was another girl, too, that both of her eyes are slit. Eyes are window of the soul. If they're slit, you got to get.
Well, we never saw this years ago, did we? We're seeing it all the time now. Do you think that's because they're being pushed into the public spotlight, or are they losing their ability to sort of cloak themselves?
Yep, because the frequencies are getting too high.
Yes.
So now they're screwing themselves. Now the liquid crystal is starting to dissolve. So now people are like, at least they're giving us a heads up. I mean, we knew. So now when we see it, we're like, all right, yeah, they're here. I mean, everybody's worried about, oh my God, there's aliens coming from the sky. They would have fucking wiped you out by now. With that kind of technology, I mean.
So that fucking encounter's just going up by the second, isn't it?
Yep.
Wow. Alien arrest map.
Wow. Look at the ones in Chicago, huh?
You have to tell me where Chicago is, Jay.
It's right by Lake Michigan. Like right up. Yeah, right. Illinois, Wisconsin. Go down a little bit.
Ohio, Kentucky. Oh, I should have looked at my map beforehand.
But the thing is, they're looking at aliens, right? Like illegal aliens. Like, that's a nice cover. You know? But some of these, if you think about it, it's like, what did they really bring in here? Well, what if these illegals? What if a lot of them are just, I mean, they're all NPCs. We already know that. They're completely worthless. They're a drag on society. Just get rid of them. You know, I mean, all of them. I don't care. You just round them all up and just fucking millstones. They gave you September 1st last year to get the fuck out. They were going to give you $1,000, fly you home for free. You don't want to do it, then guess what? Trump said, suffer the consequences. Now you have all that shit going on in, where is it? New Jersey. With all that ICE detention shit. That's why Bovino's in New Jersey right now, throwing up the Roman suit. It's like, oh, yeah, you know, because, I mean, the Jews are behind all this, too. They're not out there fucking, you know, they're out there saying, oh, white supremacy is bad, but they're all Jews. No white. There's never been white supremacy. It's always been Jewish supremacy. They just throw it right back in our face. Oh, it's the whites that did slavery. It's the whites that did this. Oh, we're Jewish. We didn't do that. You know, we're the chosen people. Nope.
Is that why the chosen people have been thrown out of 109 countries in the past?
Yep, and 1,030. And 1,030 cities, counties, and that's even repeat offenders. Like, they were let back in, and then they were thrown out again. It's like, then you go back to the snake poem. Then you look at all the snakes that RFK Jr.'s been rounding up.
Yeah, oh, that's brilliant.
And who threw the snakes out of Ireland? St. Patrick. Where's Patrick Bouvier Kennedy? Bring him out. Let's see him. We want to see him.
Do you know what I'd like to see him? At the UFC fight, they're actually under the guise of a stage building a Stargate, and they're all going to walk through it mid-event.
on his birthday?
Yeah, come on, JFK Jr., all of them.
Whoa. Hold up. I like where you're going with this, because now it's so. June 14th is what?
Is that Trump's birthday?
Yes.
Yeah.
But also, what else is it?
Go on.
Okay, so he was born in 46, right? So 2026 would be his 80th birthday, right?
Yeah.
So he's going to turn 80 and 8, right? So who else's birthday falls on that day? The United States Army. It is their 251st birthday, which is another 8. And where do you get the last 8? The octagon. It's 8-sided. There's your 888. There's your Christ number. Shit is about to hit the fan.
Yes, sir.
You know what today is?
Go on.
How many days is it until President Trump's birthday? From President Kennedy's birthday? It's 17 days.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here, right? Friday, Saturday, make it a Mac. I mean, it's literally just all right in front of us.
Now, Tulsi Gabbard has just left. Do you think she's going to... But she's not leaving for like a month, is she? Do you think she's going to declass the fuck out of everything in that? I think she's got about 30 days, hasn't she? Something like that, funnily.
Well, and the thing is that when did she resign?
About a week ago, wasn't it? I can't think the exact date.
Oh, they were placebos. No. They didn't pump out placebos. They just pumped out. It was like a half-assed. It wasn't the mix that they wanted, the deadly cocktail, but they did still put the mRNA in there to attend. That's why they said protect your DNA at all costs, because a lot of these people got shots. Well, they're going to have to learn a lot worse of a lesson than we will that actually were awake. So, because it's like, you You can't tell them. You got to show them. We're showing people all the stuff about it. Everything having to do with it. And who did it? Jew. Who wants you wiped out the faces? Jew. Who's crime victim? Jew. And then, oh my fucking God. You know what? Let me see. I can do this.
Yeah, Tulsi's resignation is effective on the 30th of June at the end of the month. So it's about 32 days she's got.
No, but when did she step away?
Yeah, I was just...
Because she stepped away and then done in 30, exactly 30. She said June 30th. That's a 6-3, which is 3 6s. I think it'd be less than that. I mean, they could declass everything on the 14th and say, here you go.
She announced her departure on Friday, May the 22nd.
So 52226 is a 17. And then 622 be 30 days, or be 621. Yeah, it'd be 621 would be a full month. Because there's 31 days in May. 621, you go next week in the kill box, right? So it's not next week, it's the previous week. So 621, 2026, you go back 1 week, it's 614. It's actually 7 days ahead of time. Trump could just let it all out.
Oh, we're definitely going to see some fireworks soon.
Why not? All right. Let me see this. I don't know how I can. Oh, here, you know what I can do? 1 second. 1 second. Hey, Stu, I put a link in the Rumble chat from X. If you could pull that up. Because you guys have the answer on the tattoos.
Hold up,
you guys are not going to believe this shit. Grab all that.
Where have you put the link?
It's in the Rumble chat.
I can't see it.
It's under We Not Me. It's right there. Second, Carol, We Not Me right there.
Hold up, is that on your channel?
No, it's on your channel. Here, I'll just put in this one. Hold on a second.
Yeah, put it in the private chat.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Yeah. All these Holocaust. Yeah. Let's go fucking grab them up and fucking just execute them all.
You want to play that, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Because you guys want to get pissed off, make sure you save this one, too.
Okay.
So how would you explain obviously the tattoos that have
tattoos? No, that's very, very simple. German soldiers had tattoos under their armpit. The elite forces of the German people, the SS, had their blood groups under the armpit. You know why? Because when they were shot at or were hurt with a grenade and something ripped into their body, when they were unconscious, the medic could know what blood group they were. So the tattoo was a life-saving measure. There's nothing sinister about these tattoos. It's only the way you interpret it. The Germans gave, unfortunately, to some Jews in some camps, these tattoos. Not all of them. You know what many Jews did after the war? For a package of Lucky Strike cigarettes, they got themselves tattoos. If they were in camps where they were not tattooed. Because by flashing that tattoo, they got twice the ration coupons, could eat twice as well, could get seats on a streetcar and subway when others had to stand, could get preferred treatment in finding rooms to live in bombed out Europe. In other words, it became a ticket to Easy Street.
A golden ticket.
The Jews who flashed their numbers had them put in DP camps after the Second World War. How do we know that? Because there is a thick, fat book, typical German efficiency. And in that book are all the numbers issued in blocks, just like you get license plate for a car. And all kinds of the most fanciful numbers are showing up. in survivors. And I had a judge sitting right over there, a restitution judge in this chair, telling me how these Jews would come to him, flash their numbers, he would go for the book, and then there was embarrassment all around when the number didn't show up in any of the books. Books issued by the German government. These people are cheats and cons. I'm not saying all Jews are cheats and cons, but I'm saying when there is a streetcar accident in Toronto involving a streetcar, the TTC usually has 300 people that claim they were on a streetcar because they hope to benefit from the accident. And yet only 95 people can get into a streetcar that's very crowded. Human greed knows no bounds.
And there's no possibility that the documentation of the other Jews who were listed in the numbers got misplaced or destroyed.
The German government has all these files. They're all in there. Jews are relying on it. Historians are and so on. So that's the way it is. Just because they have numbers, I think it is disgusting and dehumanizing to tattoo people. I think it's disgusting. However, the New World Order, apparently, as it is being planned right now by the big banksters and gangsters, they want to shoot little microchips into our skin so that when you go somewhere, they can run across with one of these supermarket counters and they can read your birth date and all the vital statistics about your person is on the little chip. It's only one improvement on the Nazi number.
Wow. All truth shall be revealed.
And now what is that called? That's GDP. That's good documenting practices. So now when they're all around fucking flashing tattoos and smiling, now we see why. They're all fucking liars, cheats. That's all is deception. That's why they all gotta go. Because they're all, I know somebody lived in the Holocaust. Oh, they went to a summer camp? They went to a work camp that had brothels called Joy Divisions? Really? Really? Swimming pools? You know, because they didn't want them around the rest of the population because they were trying to make it a high trust society again. And then here comes the U.S. Oh, hey, let's just let them all out. I mean, the stories behind the whole Holocaust is a fucking fraud, and I think all of them should pay the price for it. All of them. Because they're all in on it. All of them. There isn't one innocent one. They aren't human. They just aren't. They never were. They sold out their portion of the covenant when they kept on sacrificing shit. Just like these filthy Hindus. Both of them. They all love sacrificing. I mean, they had a river in Bangladesh. It was red.
Yeah.
They sacrificed over 100,000 animals.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's nice, you know. But we're the Goyim, right? Yeah. And all this, they're slaughtering all these Palestinians, all these Lebanese Christians, so they can resurrect their fucking Rabbi Schneerson. So maybe MS-13 is Mendel Schneerson 13. So I'm going to do 13 because when you go to his grave and you have like a note and you have to read yourself and then you tear it and you put it in there, I wonder what Trump said. He wasn't there going there to revere. He was going there to fucking say, this is your last time, bitch. That's it. You ain't coming back. None of you fuckers are coming back. Your witchcraft and shit like that? No. They're a bunch of fucking pedophiles. The Jews are, all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, if they want to call us all goyim and on all animals and shit, well then hey. But then it's anti-Semitic. Oh, to call out to call out the truth, huh? I mean, in Belgium, they're arresting people for telling the truth.
Yeah.
Because it's racist.
You know, it's not just them, is it? It's the people that they've conscripted or to work for them, to be criminals underneath them and stuff. And, all these societies and stuff. I mean, we look at these sealed indictments still, 650,000. Well, if you get 99 names on each, you're talking 60 million arrest. And Brad Wasney, he was on with Jake and Scott Mackay the other day, and he was saying he'd sort of calculated it that 100 million people need to be completely taken out of it. This is criminality everywhere.
Oh,
You know, all directed from
Yeah.
the top of the pyramid.
yeah. And then you got people, do it. The fuck you think central casting means?
Yeah.
Pam Bondi, she's in there testifying today, and closed door hearing, nothing recorded. But she has brain cancer, right?
Well, hasn't she just been given a new position?
No, I don't think so. No.
Yeah, I think she has. I think she's been.
Because it's funny that Susie Wiles has cancer, Pam Bondi has cancer. They're both tied to the neocons and Palm Beach and Epstein, and kind of weird.
Yeah, Tulsi's husband. There's loads. I can't find that. Look into that later, because I think I did hear she'd been given a new position somewhere.
Well, I guess we'll see, because after today. Oh, and then there was that one that the White House posted last night about the loading. Here, I'll pull it up. They literally fucking throw a cue right at us. There you go. There's that one. Always remember, everything's done twice, right? You have to notice where the lights are.
Yes, I did. That's good. I can read that now. I couldn't read that when I saw that last night.
Now watch the O. See where it comes down to a Q? Now watch the two lights that are coming up in the O right here. Right here. And watch, when the light comes back, it's going to make a Q all the way down here. There. Ooh. Oh, but King's a psyop. How's that a psyop? They're literally pointing you towards the Q.
Yeah.
I mean,
let me ask another question, because obviously we've been saying things like escalating and building and human residence and stuff like that, and we've all said that it just feels like time has speeded up. Now we're starting to see all these videos of people putting clocks going faster than they were before, and there's some Himalayan monks or something like that make 24-hour candles, and they're either burning quicker, or I can't do the math now, quicker or longer than they were before. It's like all Mandela effects, and time's changing and stuff. It's amazing how it's building up, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think Trump's doing with this ballroom? 6 stories down, military. Oh, there's another link now.
Well, you're doing away with the Pentagon. You're doing away with Camp David.
Oh, Camp David shutting down, is it?
Oh yeah. It's the biolab they were doing all the presidential cloning in.
Right.
And this one, huh? Yeah. JD's family, huh? He's 5'7".
Who's this?
JD Vance, right? He's 5'7". Right?
Yeah.
If you scroll down, and the second picture on the right there, Trump's 6'3".
Yeah, he is.
Wayne.
Yeah.
So is this the other JD that they rolled out that they had him sit across from him? Because usually JD's right next to him. So why would you sit directly across from him, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if we look at Xi, Trump, Putin, Trump, you're always sitting across from your enemy. He literally told us that he's the enemy because, well, unfortunately, there was a video by Will Sexton yesterday we showed first right out the gate, because I was like, so him.
Yeah, that was about. I'm trying to catch up with a bit of your show today. That was about 30 minutes long, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And about Vivek and Yale and the Jeets and all that, and the Jews and Cory Booker and that whole. Cory Booker, huh? Jew, huh? Yeah. If you notice, I mean, you literally have the two senators from New York. One coincides with the mega group, and they have Cory Booker coincide with that whatever that society is over there in Yale. Because the Jews always have to make, we want a secret society too. What? But birth isn't enough? No. Not at all. Not at all. Gone.
So what do you see coming this next month? This next week?
Shit. What's coming this weekend?
Because I'm always waiting for you guys to do something. Do you know what I mean? And because I'm 5 hours ahead over here, so it's like, what's happening Friday? Every Friday,
you know, right? It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
But remember, we're still waiting on that suicide weekend.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
And 109th birthday, the PT 109, the dog named Friday. Every dog has its day.
Yeah, more dog comms the other day, wasn't there?
Yeah. A lot.
Yeah.
Especially the one with I found it weird with Anna Paulina Luna.
Yeah.
The picture she posted, because she posted a picture of a bear and a wolf.
Yeah.
The thing is that I found where that picture was posted originally.
Yes.
And it was, let me find it.
Do you think the real Trump's in Cheyenne Mountain or somewhere that we haven't seen him for a long, long time?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I still tend to believe that when he did that Whirlpool speech in late 2020, early 21, I can't remember now, in front of 17 washing machines, that he said, you might not see me for a while. That's potentially when he had to go, into hiding and stuff. And we've seen Golfing Trump and all these sorts of Trumps since. Maybe he does come out, make a certain appearance, but there's no way, if he's that much of a danger to the deep state, that he's walking around in crowds and shaking hands with people if the security is not 117% tight as.
Yeah, and see this whole thing with if the Jews and all, if they're playing with the archons, then who says that we couldn't have outside help too, like the Divine Nine? If it's less than 10, right? Yeah, freedom, justice. I mean, those are probably all aspects of the Divine Nine. They're literally telling us like it's less than 10, and the Divine Nine used our vessels as vehicles in order to play this game. And then Trump comes out and says, yeah, there's something we could do with, bringing dead people back to life. It's like, I think our bingo card might be filling up faster than we thought. But the thing is that people, it's like, no, I mean, we literally, over the past, podcast has been almost 6 years. So we've literally gone down every avenue. So it's not like we're just taking a shot out of the cannon and guessing, we're showing our work and where we're coming up with this. And yeah, in the past, we've been wrong because how many fucking timelines are we dealing with here?
Oh, yeah.
You know.
But the whole point about being a good researcher is to admit you got something wrong because you've researched more and you found new stuff. That's how we keep adapting and evolving as we research and learn. People won't admit. I used to say years ago, 15, 16, 17 years ago, don't join the military. Right? I always just say that because I see them, protecting the poppy fields in Afghanistan and all this other shit. But now I know we could not have done this without the military. But once you get the military under benevolence and stuff and good leadership, it's a completely different ballgame.
Yep. Because you have to find out, we've been subverted through and through.
Yeah.
And, it almost, the world is watching, the world is here. Everybody's watching what Israel's doing. You don't see anybody else doing anything other, or it's like they're just letting them go at it. It's like if they don't see that there's a complete setup to get rid of all of them, I don't know what is. I mean, hey, they're the ones that took their shot from their doctor, and they're the ones that create all the poison, the COVID to begin with. I'm sure it came from Ukraine, which say, Jew-run, Nazi-run.
People say that, why would God allow these things to happen if you take control? But this is what free will is about. Everyone has to make their own choices. And if you wanted to go and get a vaccine, that was down to you. There was enough people telling you one way and the other. It was everyone has to make their own decisions in this.
And what pisses you off is that, we were on, telling everybody, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist, stupid, They're offering you a donut to get a shot. They're offering you something to take something. You need to really think about what they're giving you. Because if it was really trying to help you, they wouldn't be bribing you. But they know that there are enough idiots in America, and they're only idiots because, well, they've been brainwashed by the same ones.
Exactly. Well, I mean, if the jab was free because it was meant to save your life, why isn't every other medication around the planet free if it's meant to save your life?
And then why do you have to get, and then you look at the people behind it, right? It's like, whoa, wait a second. It's like, so when Trump hit that warp speed in, he did it on purpose because they knew what they were going to pull, because they pulled it once before in 2011 or 2009 with the whole swine flu and all that, the whole 171-page dossier we went over.
Yeah.
Same people, same shit.
Yeah. So always the same people.
Yeah. You don't think the military's had their eye on all of them?
Yeah.
But the big one is the big one that'll bring all the Jews down and everything like that is 9/11.
Yes, it will.
That's gonna be it. I mean, even though there's so much else we can nail them on, but you attacked us, and then you said, and then all the papers are like, oh, maybe they see how Jerusalem feels, and maybe see how we feel. It's like, oh, so that's how this works, right? This Tikkun Olam, and it's all over the 764 group. All those kids that are having other kids kill their animals and cut themselves, they're all fucking Jews. They need to round them all up and just fucking execute them all. And we want to see some of it too. We want to see these fuckers dropping. I do.
Well, I do as well. Because look, I mean, this pain they're reflecting on people, they take the utmost in pleasure out of that. Other people's misery and death and gloom and darkness. And
all these Karens that were yelling at you saying, you need a mask on. Take them too. They're fucking useless. All of them.
Well,
because they're telling you that you need to, submit your freedoms and your sovereignty to something that is a fucking pure fiction.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. I mean, Israel ran in the middle of the war, went to Gaza, and gave polio vaccines. Think about that. If you care so much, it's just like the tattoos, right? If they cared so much, why would they tattoo you? Now you see what the tattoos are for? Now I want them all fucking dead. I want all their hatchlings dead. I want their whole bloodlines eradicated. Every Jew needs to be fucking zapped off the face of the earth because that's their rapture. That's what they wanted. That was their story. Their storyline was the whole rapture that, oh, we're going to get rid of all the Christians, and they started putting that whole rapture shit in the churches. It's just like changing the Bible like they did with the slave Bible and all these other Bibles. It's like, fuck these Bibles. It's just a handbook. That's all it is. You're not supposed to oh my God, that's actually, it's like, well, the Old Testament, the God in there was evil. So now what?
Well, they do want Christians and Muslims to destroy each other, didn't they?
Yeah, because because the Jews created Islam. Hence they're fucking prancing around a black cube. Who worships the black cube? The Jews. Hence they put on their forehead.
Yeah.
See, none of them. And that's why Trump's like, oh, it's all based on religion. It's like, yeah, one religion. Like, there's no religion. It's like, hey, because here's where it's like, hey, we gave them the Sabbath day, right? Friday and Saturday, right? Good. Then the next day, they're like, we're rededicating America to God. It's like, they made their choice. Now they have to suffer. All of them. Because what they're doing over there is nothing short. No. And then they come over here, we're victims. Fuck them. They come to the colleges. They're the ones that are paying all these pro-Palestinian protesters. They're paying like the head ones. It's just like Southern Poverty Law Center. They're involved too. Now, the Southern Poverty Law Center, like I said, that whole rabbit hole is just...
Yeah.
Got through one guy and... I didn't even get through the guy. I got through somebody under that guy, and it has taken us all the way down to where these Jews and these bull dykes, these feminists, started child trafficking. The orphan trains, we thought it all goes to the orphan trains too. They were literally, these weren't orphan trains. They were stealing kids from their parents on the East Coast and shipping them out west, saying, "Oh, they were orphans." So why don't we throw all these fucking jigs and shit like that on some train cars? They're all orphans. They ain't got no daddy. They got a fucking useless fucking 300-pound mama that's sitting there eating fucking ho-hos and bitch about that she can't get fucking hip pop on her EBT. Well, you don't need to be on EBT, bitch. Be on a fucking treadmill. You need to be in a fucking fat camp. Let them grow the fucking food. Let them pick the fucking food. Let them do all the shit. We're done with it. Let it run full circle.
Well, there's too many sponges out there that just believe they, like
slavery.
Slavery. Yeah.
You want to bitch about slavery, but then go back. In fact, in 1865, they gave them the whole country of Liberia and Africa to go back to, and guess what? Look where it's at now. We was kings, right? Nothing. Look at the graduations now. Do you think anybody wants to fucking hire any of these fucking Sambos? I don't. I wouldn't even want them in my neighborhood. Oh, they're fucking acting a fool, fighting at graduations. While white families are running around like, what the fuck? It's like they can't control themselves in a public setting, so they need to be called like animals. If they're animals, call them like animals. That's it. Because they don't care about you. They don't care about anything else. They don't look forward to tomorrow. It's all today and the now. Fuck it, yeah. They end up dead. They're like, oh, well, same thing with the Indians. They don't care if they fucking die. They're like, oh, well, whatever. You know? I mean, white Christians have the most empathy in the world. And it's not, there's no, it's fucking, you could see it. Whenever you see an animal video, right? Who's always rescuing animals? White people, right? Because we understand it's compassion, it's empathy. We understand that we are the stewards of this plane of existence and we have to take care of it. And if there are savages and fucking mongrels that decide that, oh, well, we just want to fucking upend this shit, it's like, well, that's the problem. The white Christians haven't risen up yet. Once that happens, hence your crusades and all that, because we go fucking full scorched earth.
Yeah.
If you think Vlad the Impaler was something, fuck. You let some good old boys down south at some of these fucks. Because everybody's done.
Have you heard about Cardiac ID and auric photography? Brad Wodsney was talking about this as well. He said that, and he reckons they've been able to do it for 20 years. You can sit someone down and you can take a photograph of someone with this, and it can tell whether you're a good heart, a criminal. Do you know what I mean? What your intention is and all this sort of stuff. Ooh. He said, and Scott Mackay was going, a lot of people's bumholes would be twitching like this if they knew that.
Man. I think there'd be a lot of people in trouble on the Truther movement too.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well,
just saying.
Can you imagine if that's factual and that came out that everyone's having a photograph? That would push up a suicide weekend, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
If someone could photograph you and it knew what crimes you've been doing or what you've been up to.
Yeah, but
everyone, whoever you think God is, just get yourself right with God, people, right, and have a good heart and carry on and keep fighting for the truth.
You know, honestly, I think if you get rid of all the Jews and the Mormons, I mean, I think everything will just rectify itself.
Yeah,
It'll break the whole, because the big thing is this whole Babylonian money magic. Because you notice all these shines at their proms, they're all waving money and shit like that. It's like, when did, you know, this whole ghetto culture, just do away with it.
Yeah.
Do away with all of them. Reclaim our streets, send all the military in, round them up. If they want to fight, you fucking shoot them dead in the streets. That's it.
Yeah.
It's either you or them, and that's it. You want to go home because you're a law-abiding American. But see, they don't understand per capita because they're fucking retards.
Yeah. Anyone that's been involved in child abuse, right, torturing a child in any way, shape, or form, bye-bye.
Not a hell hot enough. Not a hell hot enough.
No.
And then you have all these judges giving them 18 months and then letting all these spooks that are stabbing white people. Oh, he just had a bad day. Oh, okay, no problem. Just probation. He goes right out, shoves somebody in front of a subway, arrest him again. It's like, well, how many times? Oh, 30-something times been arrested. It's like, how many times?
Yeah.
I mean, when is enough? But you know what? It's who controls the judicial system? The Jews. So they want to create as much havoc there is in America because look what they've made as judges. You know, they put all these fucking black activists as judges. You know, the one down in Georgia getting her fucking ass cheek clapped in the chambers during work hours, and people outside the office can hear it. That's why these jungle bunnies, you need to just take them all out of office. None of them need to, just get them all, Jews, jigs, get them all out of office. That's it. This country was founded on white America. It's all about building that high trust society. Now, there are some blacks out there that I really don't think they're black. I think they're part of that Native American side, but I mean, you have some, but they even, like Jericho Greeno, they talk about the whole nigga culture. And that's what it is. It's like, oh, they don't like being called it, but they love acting it out. So when you call them that and what happens? Oh, that frontal cerebral cortex just doesn't click in and say, you know what, maybe I'm the problem. No. I mean, you literally have Chipotle. Their CEO came out on a recorded call saying that, 60% of our, 60% of our people that come to Chipotle, they make over 110 G's a year. So what we could do is we could price the riffraff out so that we maintain their business. So they want to jack up all the prices on us to keep these shit stains out. Now, is that fair? I mean, when you go to the store, why are the prices high? I don't know. They're walking out with fucking TVs and shopping carts full of shit. I'm just like, it's nothing. Shoot them. That's it.
Who was it? Someone was telling me, and Elisa, that one store, it's obviously a massive store in America, whether it's a chain or not, probably, that they have lost with, all that if someone's stealing less than 1,000, you just got to walk them out the door. They have lost over $2 billion.
Yeah.
Through that.
Yeah, and it's not white people doing it. I don't see white people go out looting because they're too busy going to work and, making sure that everything's taken care of. And,
no,
that's the last thing we want to do. I mean, I don't want to be stealing, running to the store and stealing shit. It's like, you have a debit card for that. And if you don't have the money for it, then you just don't get it. I mean, that's it. You work for it.
No,
but not them.
No, I was horrified during COVID and stuff and the George Floyd riots and just the looting that I saw going on and the people being beaten up and just stuff like that. It was outrageous, all sorts of people involved, but it's, just innocent people want to go about their fucking lives. Girls want to be able to walk home at night. They can't at the moment. No. Even men can't really walk home at night.
It makes you sick.
Yeah.
So those who sacrifice their security for liberty deserve neither. So why are we sacrificing our security for liberty when you can just lock all these fuckers up, get rid of all the kites, and just let's be harmonious? I mean, the batch of vaccines 5 years ahead of time. Congratulations, USA. Congratulations, world. If the world is watching, the world knows what they're doing. Israel is never allowed in any of those talks. Now, because why? Because they don't matter. Everybody's seen that they totally don't. They hold zero regard for any human life because they think they're the humans and everybody else are animals.
Yeah, hence going.
It's like they bombed that dam in Lebanon, right? They're saying, though, oh, there was so many Hezbollah in the water. It's like, what? And then, like, this story. This is from this Esther Brana, one of the last survivors of an orchestra formed in an Auschwitz death camp, has died at age 96. July 10, 2021. She said the Nazis literally smushed Jews' entire bodies in tubas and played Erica on them until the vibration of the tuba melted them into a warm goo, which was then used to make bars of soap. That's what this bitch said, and that's what they believe. And they're supposed to think that we're going to... What? Man. When does it get to a point where it's like, you just got to call them on their bullshit? Fuck your anti-Semitism. Fuck your racism because, oh, we're racist, right? Well, if you look at their glossaries and you see what they have about white people and all this shit, it's all white supremacy. They don't want white supremacy because we're a lot smarter than them. The only reason why we're dumbed down is because of the education system that was given to us by them.
Yeah.
And it's been over 100 years in the making. They all go back to University of Chicago with the Rockefellers, all the way back to these, Children's Aid. It's all, fuck it, man. Columbia University. And it's all Jews and, Jews and lesbians. That's all it is. Feminist philanthropist. But nobody says how they got their money. But we know how they got their money from child trafficking and opium trading. That's how they all got their money back then. That's why there's so many philanthropists back then.
Yeah. Well, they've never been more in the crosshairs, have they? I said to my mate in the gym the other day, he said, no one mentioned Israel 4 or 5 years ago. He said, everyone's talking about it now. So
good.
There you go.
Because they're really seeing what kind of vermin they are. So when Trump decides to go full Thanos / Hadrian, they're all gone. He wants a lot less shit than he dealt with back in 132 AD. It just seems about like that because it's like, caught a lot of shit for this, but 580,000 of them that you had to fucking smite because, well, they wouldn't stop sacrificing. So that just tells me that, well, Hadrian was a Christian. They all believed in Christ. They all believed in higher power and all that. It's like, hey, they knew who the unnecessary evil was and how they had to get rid of them. But no, they came up with banking system, coin. I mean, everything about their whole existence, they have given zero to society that is beneficial for humanity. Zero. Any of them. They can say, oh, we invented this medicine. There we go. How's that working out?
Yeah, not great.
Yeah, where do you got vaccines from? And you look at everybody's thinking, Samson, it's non-nuclear. It's the fucking jab. It was always the jab. It was first round. Is there going to be a second round? They put Operation Warp Speed in there. It's like, yeah, we got to speed the timeline up. Speed accelerate +5, right?
Yeah.
Well, isn't it funny that he said 5 years ahead of schedule for the whole warp speed, the whole vaccine rollout? Because it's 5 years ahead of schedule. And that was on 12/13/2020 at 23:04 p.m. I mean, how do you come up with a vaccine 5 years ahead of schedule?
Yeah, in 9 months.
Because Russia knew. Because that's why Russia put the undesirables organizations in 2012, 2015. They were stealing the kids. That's why they had to put the Maginski Act in 2012. They were always stealing the kids. That's why they loved Ukraine, Romania, and all that. They were just stealing all the Christian kids from there, taking them to Israel, sacrificing them, making them into little whores for all their little Jew buddies, and all the politicians that would come over, and because who's going to narc on them, right? They have you blackmailed, so you can pretty much do whatever you want because, well, your morals are already at a negative if you're even wanting to do anything like that. So I don't think you deserve to even breathe any air.
Yeah.
And I'll bet you there's a lot more Republicans that worship Satan than Democrats.
Oh, he's
especially like Tom Cotton. You know his ass fucking worships Satan. All these people, Ted Cruz and all them, all these Israel First, Huckabee, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, all these people that are all in these churches, they're all fucking evil. All these mega churches, all these. Hey. And then you pull the pastor together and say, hey, I know you guys are shitting bricks because you guys been lying to your congregation the whole time and you guys knew it. So you might want to come clean with them. Because in the WASP book, didn't they gather all the false teachers and all that shit, brought them all together, and it's like, you guys might want to make this right because you guys have lied about everything, and they knew it. So, yeah.
Now, just quickly, have you seen that 5-part series by Dauntless Dialogue called Devolved? It basically talks about the Devolution series, but he's done it. It's about 3 hours long in total. They're only 30-minute, 45-minute episodes. In episode 2 of that, they really go into how the US military was working on a vaccine behind closed doors, right? Which it might have been Omicron and all that to get rid of whatever. But it's really interesting. I can send you that if you want to watch it. And I want to be mindful of your time because I knew you had about an hour.
If you want to put in the Rumble chat, or the studio chat, and I can transfer it over to the Rumble chat.
Yeah. Well, I'll put it as soon as we finish this video. I'll put the Devolved 5-part series in there. But episode 1 is great. They're all great, but I think it goes into the vaccine in number 2. But something else as well. We did an interview with Matrix Codebreaker yesterday, 3 hours long. Really, really interesting. This might, his brain. He's a number seer and stuff like that. But in the last hour, from 1 hour 58 minutes onwards, he really tight, because obviously we talk about the Masons being bad, but some of them good, and all these sorts of things. He really ties in the Knights Templar into the Q drops. It's fucking amazing. So I can send you. Well, it's just our show from yesterday if you want to watch.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's great. Yeah, but brilliant. Well, all right, Jay, thank you very much. That's over the hour.
Yeah,
that was a fire,
man,
wasn't it? That
oh God, there's just so much going to happen today. God, let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this.
Oh my God, because literally, if you smite them all, you literally lift a spell.
Yeah.
You got witch hunt. Just. People are going to find out that all the stuff that they said was all mythology and that's not real. Sure about that?
Yeah.
We see it. And now you're starting to see all these people with the slits. You're going to start seeing them on the news all the time now. Because I'll bet you all of them that are on Sean Hannity, all these I'll bet you they're all lizards. I would not doubt if Hannity isn't a fucking lizard. That's how much I trust him.
Because, that's interesting to say that, because there was a post I saw about a week ago that it was talking about, and Lisa's talking about this, about 30 major cities or something like that have been under a certain frequency, right? But the dark cabal frequency. And what the White Hats are doing, they're turning that frequency off.
Yep.
Right, which is like a control of the people. But that also might be something to do with this camouflage of these fucking lizards walking about everywhere. Yeah. You start to see their eyes and everything now.
Because the thing is, 10 days they want you inside. It's like, if they reveal themselves and they have to go hunting, you want to be out with lizards or no? I don't.
No, I don't really.
Yeah, I think a majority of the media, they're all lizards. All this. That's why, Anderson Cooper, all of them.
Yeah. Well, that's why they're so good at lying.
Yeah. I mean, and to keep up with the lies over and over and over and know that you're blatantly lying about what you're saying to the people and having, no qualms about it.
Yeah.
But man, oh man. Woo.
Well, we're in for a big ride, my brother.
Yes, we are.
Just quickly, how's Dina? She all right and her folks and stuff?
What's that? I'm sorry.
Just quickly, how's Dina?
She's good.
Family and that.
Yeah, she's in North Carolina right now. She's getting ready to head to Nebraska with her with the kids, and because they're moving out there. They're I forgot what it is in Nebraska. It's I don't know what Air Force base they're being stationed at in Nebraska.
Yeah.
But so they have to move and everything like that. So she went from Idaho to North Carolina, and then she's gonna help drive a U-Haul to Nebraska, and she's gonna fly home.
Sweet. All right, we'll give you that love. All right.
God, it has been a fucking shit month. I'm not gonna lie, man. It has been a shit month louder here. It is.
Yeah,
it is. I mean, you don't realize how much it's like somebody actually like means to you, and just without them there, it's like. It's not that because I'm getting stuff done around here. It's just having her here. It's just it just puts you in a higher vibration, better mood, and all that. But the thing is that and I understand she needs to be with her mom and everything like that, and we both understood. It's like, hey, when it comes to it, we'll make this shit work. We can overcome, adapt, anything. Especially now with you've got the internet, phones, whatever. But it's a lot different. It's like I want to see her and Louie and all that, and yeah.
I will keep your chin up, so keep fighting on and all that. And a little announcement that our next Awakening Summit potentially is going to be in October in Sedona, and I believe you and Dina are going to be there with us, and and a few others, and I'm buzzing about that. Yeah,
that's gonna be awesome, especially in Sedona. It's like Dina, when she hears Sedona, she's like, because I've never been to Sedona, but I have heard Sedona is just fucking wild. It's like I'm in.
Yeah, she when I messaged you and her about it and all that, she responded, "You had me at Sedona."
That's it.
yeah.
That's
definitely.
It. All this stuff about Sedona coming up about another Stargate there and all that. It's like, ooh, because and shit, who else? Gale of Gaia is in Sedona.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's get a hold of her. I mean, she's awesome. I think it's just when we started our show and everything like that, it got too much. That how you start stuff off shows. So, but yeah, because I remember being on there with Drake Bailey that knows a lot about Q, and because I think he was one of the ones that helped start it, and he reminds me a lot of Doc.
Yeah,
like identical. It's like part for me. I was like,
Yeah, I caught about 2 hours of your Ethiopian Bible show the other day.
Oh, we're gonna have a lot more of them.
Yeah,
that
great
Hawk,
stuff.
I mean, with Hawk and Doc, and I'm like, man, we need to get Melissa Red Pill on here because I would just love to be the fly in the corner, just listening. Because that's why I mean, if I don't know a lot about a topic, I'm all ears. We do. Everybody teaches, everybody learns, and you have to know when that time is to listen or speak. And that's why during that whole time, it's like, well, why am I going to interrupt the free flow of information? It's pointless because we're in a roll. It's like, keep it going, keep it going. I'm sitting here writing stuff down. I'm like, just let's go. And there's a lot of people that have that ego that they have to be the center of attention. It's like, I don't want to be the center of attention. I just want to just we're all part of just fucking 49-year-old from fucking Maryville. I mean, fucking, it's not like we're somebody big or, but it's like, hey, we're just all in this together. We're just a bunch of just normal people saying, hey, we're just tired of this shit, and we got a free education out of it.
Exactly. That's why Mark Abrams got hold of me and Elisa and said he wanted us to take over his Respect show, because we just sit there and listen to our guests and let them speak. That's what it's all about.
That's it. And Dina made a joke about making up diplomas. I'm like, oh, that would be awesome. Can you imagine having a diploma? It's like, what kind of university? It's like, I don't even know what you call it. It's like an autodidactic, because, I mean, we're learning on our own, step by step, but we're using the Q drops and what's going on currently and historically to prove that everything runs in cycles. Well, then this time it's not going to repeat because they're not getting a reset. So, so we go to them.
Q University diploma.
Oh, and then some Jew reported me to the FBI yesterday.
Oh, really?
I said, oh, your day's coming. It's like, oh, FBI, check this out. I'm like, so I responded. I'm like, yes, FBI, please do. And if you could bring like a lot of people over, because we have got a lot of information printed on them that's all highlighted and everything like that. So about 1.8 million pages, ton of totes. If you guys can bring a couple trucks, it'd be great. And if you guys could take them just and learn them to Trump, because it's like, maybe that's our way out, It's like, call them. It's like, what's the FBI going to find? It's like, come on in, sit down. You're going to learn something today. It's like, and the thing is, we have it documented.
Yeah.
It's in print. It's proven. It's what you're supposed to do.
Archive offline.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
So it's like, how far is that going to fly, Jew? I think Trump's going to be a little bit more on our side than yours. So your day's done.
Yeah.
But it's funny. They always want to, this, that. It's like, it's funny that people just, that's not it. Charlie was a good guy. It's like, keep on fucking believing that. Keep on believing. He took the Jew money right out the gate. And you look at, be more like Charlie. Yeah. Just take Christ right out of everything and just insert Charlie, right? Right. Because, him and Peter Thiel and J.D. Vance were BFFs back in 2017, calling Trump a Nazi.
Yeah, they were.
But nothing about that, huh? No. Oh, he was one of Trump's biggest supporters. Was he? I never called Trump a Nazi. Not once. Nor would I.
No, me neither.
Thing.
Yeah.
But then you see how many ties him, Mark Kirk, that other senator that was from Illinois. He was like, with the rabbis. Yeah. Please tell me again that Kirk's not a Jewish name. I'll wait. I'll bet it is. I bet it's not even his real name. Just like Erica's not real, just like JD. None of these people. They're all just creations just to overthrow the American government.
Central casting.
Because you can't say that, Charlie was good, and then you turn out that J.D. Vance was bad. It's like, it's like saying, if Mueller was good, that means Rosenstein was good. Well, if J.D. Vance, that means Charlie Kirk was bad. Simple as that. And you just follow the money, and it tells you yes. It's like, we all knew that they weren't sending this back to the States, that this had to go through. But not Charlie on his show that day. He wasn't at J6, but he sent 80 buses, took all that money. He's like, no. I got it from an insider, a White House insider, that they're sending this back to the States. They even asked him who the White House insider he heard that from, and he took the fifth.
Yeah.
Asked him about the money, took the fifth. It's like, then you look at Caroline Wren. When does a bird sing? Wren is a bird. Then you look at that. Military op, 1433. They were literally trying to use religion, the Heritage Foundation and their 1,000 Points of Light, all Satanists and Mormons, which go hand in hand. So that's what they were trying to do. The Mormons and Jews were trying to overthrow America because maybe the two General Order number 11s that were done in 1862 and 1863. The 1863 one is my favorite because it's done on August 25th, 1863, and it was directed right at the fucking Mormons. Like, let's get them. Let's take them all out.
It's happening. It's happening, dude.
It is.
Isn't it? Right, listen, I'll let you go. We'll catch up in a couple of weeks.
Definitely. And
unless some serious shizzle go down.
And wait a second, right?
Go on.
Done in 30, exactly 30, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Tulsi said that she's leaving on 6:30, right?
Yeah.
But if you go back 30 days, right? Because there's a kill box. Done in 30, exactly 30. Well, maybe Tulsi was our key at 6:30, 3 6s to come back. Something to go forward to go back, which puts us at 30 days tomorrow.
Hold on to your hats.
Suicide weekend. I mean, honestly, it's going to come down to that because you can't just sit there and just like level everything because you don't know, we don't know who's in our country, who's Mossad, who's this, who's that. The only way you could actually definitely know without a doubt are the ones that took that injection. And when that comes out that, hey, the COVID, that was done by them, and we all know it was done by them, but they're like, oh, you're anti-Semitic. Oh, for telling the truth. Yep. Because you're pointing it out. So what do? They try to dox you. They try to ruin your life, try to ruin your job. It's like, for telling the truth, huh? So maybe, maybe all of them are the problem. They were the synagogue of Satan for a reason, and you let synagogues in here.
Yeah.
Bad move.
Bad move.
All for fake banking, all for fiat currency. Some that they have no backing, nothing. Well, what is any of it backed by? Nothing. It's all fucking air. Now you got that CIA agent that got caught with what, 40 gold bars or 300 gold bars. 300 gold bars. Where do you get them from? Yeah. Where do you get 300 gold bars from? That's why they need to check Fort Knox. Did the CIA have a direct line into the gold bars at Fort Knox?
Yeah. Well,
all the gold bars that Trump got, that's in the Emergency Stabilization Fund under the Treasury that Congress has no idea about. So now when you completely flip the system, the money's already there. It's an easy transition. That's it. And they're talking about putting Trump on a $250 bill. It's like, fuck that. Fuck a dollar. Put him on the dollar. Put him on the dollar so that everybody's got one.
Yeah, great idea. Well, keep your eyes on Nick Shirley because he seems to be getting everywhere there's action at the moment. He was even over here in London at Tommy Robinson March, United Kingdom. So we'll see if he turns up at Fort Knox next.
Yeah. Let's see if he goes after anything in Utah, anything in the Mormons. Bet he won't because he's a Mormon. So that's the thing. It's like you'll see one, but it's like you won't call out. It's like we'll call out everybody. If you're dirty, you're dirty. Yeah. I don't care what religion, what race, or anything like that. You ain't acting right.
Yeah. That's it. Good or evil. Choose your side. And
Mason, no. Charlie, if you think Charlie, just fucking bye. If you think Charlie Freak's right, that guy's he is the biggest fucking idiot out there. He said Ozzy Osbourne was a white hat. Ozzy Osbourne, a white hat. The motherfucker worships Satan. If Charlie Kirk, not Charlie Kirk, but if Charlie Freak actually, they took my granddaughter. But you're sitting here on a computer, right? But then you're spewing out all this bullshit that you know nothing about, that we actually have the Masonic books, like numbered from the 1871 and all that. But yet, what does he have? Hopes and dreams, hopes and dreams, hopes and dreams. Fuck him. He cannot prove one bit of any bullshit he's spewing on documentation. If they don't show you documentation, you tell them to kick rocks. It's as simple as that. If you don't have proof.
He lost a lot of people when he started saying that. Every Mason was good, be godly and all that. He's talking about Tom Hanks for everyone, so.
Fuck him.
That's that. But yeah. Brilliant. All right. So.
Oh, it's episode 17 too. Nice.
No. That's always there in the corner. Episode 15 today.
I was just saying, man. I was like,
Mark Atwood said that to me. Because we've got different shows on different days, so they're all different numbers. But he said, "Is this episode 22 today?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Why have you got a 17 in the corner?" I went, "You fucking know." And he went, "Oh yeah, I know." Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like even Knights Temple and all that. I don't. All these societies, I don't buy into. We want no secret societies because they're all involved in something. It's like, nope. Get rid of all secret societies. Make everything transparent. And you're going to see that all of them are dirty in one way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Well, but then we look at our government here, and it's like, well, I mean.
Look at our government here.
And it's all the same ones doing the same shit.
Yeah.
Sacrifice, Baal worship, Moloch worship.
Yeah, because they're all in positions of where they are because they've been corrupted and done nefarious things. That's why they're in the positions they're in. When you're brought up into public position under a cabal-run society.
You know what would be funny to happen on June 14th? What if they bring all the Trumps out to the octagon? All the Donald Trumps.
Yeah, oh, yes, please.
You imagine seeing a bunch of all different heights, like...
Yeah. I want him to come out that Stargate in a gold and come up like that.
And being an octagon, it's like, and it totally blows all their symbolism.
Yeah.
All the Freemasonry, Knights Templar symbolism. Because the thing is, things start out good, but they're always corrupted by that one group. The Jays. Every time.
Yeah, Carol's just put in here, Pete Hegseth tattoo, Templar flag, which comes into that bit of decoding.
No, that's not the Templar flag. That's a Jerusalem cross. It's not a Templar flag. That's a Jerusalem cross he has on his chest. Big cross. Because that's why they don't use the plus sign in Israel.
All right. Well, let me watch the last hour of our show yesterday.
All right.
And tell me what you think, because we're all learning, and I'm always interested in what you've got to say, Jay. That's why I love you. I love listening to you. You know?
Oh yeah, and yesterday's, I mean, like this whole NAACP thing. It's like, yeah, it was feminism. I mean, when you start and. The funny thing is, like, you start chasing the stuff down, and you find the root of every cause, and you're like, it's right here. Here's where Here's where socialism started. Here's where your feminism started. You know, you got bitches in here that have kids that don't watch their kids, but then they're out doing labor movements and marches and all that. Nah, man. No, they're all. Get rid of them all. We should know better.
Unseal those indictments. Definitely. Oh, yes.
Shit, when those drop. But also that, I mean.
See, the thing is, they're going to have to unseal them all at the same time, aren't they? If they are sort of like RICO cases and stuff like that, it's you can't unseal them because you alert other people, you know. So when it starts, boom, 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 drip, flood.
Or what if they just do it at the same time?
Yeah.
So you don't have people jumping off buildings and shit like that when you find all these crimes, like, boom. You bring in the trials, boom. You bring in all the technology, everything else. And you say, hey, we're not alone. It's like, I can't believe people thought that we were. Yeah. People actually thought that we were like the most intelligent species in the galaxy. Us. That are twerking on cars. So, and shit like that. Yeah, that's us, right? No, that's not us.
Yeah.
They don't have light. None of them do. All these subhumans and all that are acting like this. They don't have a light. They don't look for the future. They don't look to help their fellow man. They don't want to be a positive in the community. They just want to wreak havoc.
Yeah.
Because I mean, and then come to find out, guess who's giving all the gangs in South Central guns? Rabbi Shmuley.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're just hit the button. But also, I mean, we still got this whole USS Liberty thing. That's got to be at the first and forefront. Because all the memes that have been done at 5.5, it was the GTR 5.5 on both sides of the hole.
Yeah.
I mean, now what? I mean,
do you know what? It seems so long ago that we did our interview with Phil Tawney. I mean, that man has been fighting for the truth for 60 years.
Yeah, they all have.
Yeah.
And a lot of them have died for actually getting the truth out. And that's the shitty part. It's like, it's Memorial Week. Let's just finish this shit because, well, it's funny because, you know, June 8th is coming up too. I mean, they could come out with their crimes that they want to start. Boop, but it's all timing. It's something that we're not going to do, but it's something that the Earth frequencies, it's going to heal itself by getting rid of all the vermin.
Yeah. I can't wait for the golden age.
Hell yeah.
And we might even be in it and in Sedona. So we'll keep on praying for that.
Oh, I think we will.
And yeah, thank you to everyone in the chat. We have been so on fire today that I've hardly looked at any of it. But I did see some questions there for me. I will go back and look through them. But if you need to ask me anything, just send me an email at stewiem333@gmail.com and I answer all of them. I don't get that many, so it's fine. You know, it's busy. But yeah, look, love ya. Where we go, when we go, all people.
Yes.
And yeah, if not before, we'll see you in a couple of weeks, yeah?
Yes, sir.
All right, and keep your chin up. We're there on your own. Yeah.
All right. Love you guys.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
We're standing tall, we're gonna fight it.